Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 4, Helena Hamilton from Grantham.
Oh, this is the new print.
This is heat number 2.
Take your marks.
In lane number 2, Annie Webster from Grantham. In lane number 3, Ava Grace Gregory from Grantham. In lane 4, Erin Norton from Boston. And in lane 5, Isabel Clayton from Grantham. And the 100-metre breaststroke boys event results to announce. In the 9 years age group, third place went to Henry Dolan, second to Elliot Gleave, first to Bertie Rose. 10-year age group, third place Leo Barnett, second place George Leonard, and first Samuel Nichols. In the 11-year age group, third place went to Arthur Brearley Newsom, second place Fabian Colassa, first place to Joel Sadler. In the 12-year age group, first place went to Adrian Alerts. In the 13-year age group, second place went to Alfie Haig, first place Luke Daybell. In the 14-year age group, first place was Daniel Degnan. The 15 years age group, third place went to Oliver Watson, second was Ryan Norton, and first was Sam Hill. And then in the 16 years age group, third was Ewan Brazener, second Tom Berwick, and first George Berwick. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Corbra Thulby from Boston. Lane 2, Lizzie Hans from Grantham. Lane 3, Molly Crawn from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 4, Florence Henderson from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 5, Lucy Willits from Grantham. Lane 6, Shelby Thulby from Boston. This is heat number 4.
This is orange, is that okay? Orange. Take your marks.
In lane 1, Eleanor Howitt from Grantham. In lane 2, Mia Parapiona Vituta from Grantham. In lane 3, Charlotte Gill from Grantham. In lane 4, Annabelle Wilkinson from Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 5, Maddie Surtees from Grantham. Lane 6, Amelia Bird from Skegness. This is heat number 5.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, Lexi Schuren from Grantham. Lane 3, Amelia Masha-Scout from Boston. Lane 4, Emily Smith from Boston. Lane 5, Isabella Hall from Grantham. Lane 6, Evelyn Russell from Lincoln Vulcans.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Jessica Rowe Davison from Grantham. In lane 2, Harriet McCormick from Grantham. In lane 4, Amy Taylor from Grantham. Lane 5, Grace Harris from Grantham. And in lane 6, Isla Gray from Grantham. If anyone has been following the YouTube channel, we had a moment where it stopped, but it's now working again if you want to check it out again. That's on the Grantham YouTube page on the live tab on the test stream. This is the last heat now of this event, heat number 7.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Alexa Wright of Grantham. Lane 2, Sophie Ward of Grantham. Lane 3, Grace Turner of Grantham. Lane 4, Francesca Hallam-Stott of Grantham. Lane 5, Alexandra Hallam-Stott of Grantham. Lane 6, Emily Webb of Grantham.
Clear the pool, please, swimmers.
The next event this afternoon is event 206, the boys 9 years and over, 50-metre butterfly. This is heat number 1.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, Bertie Rose of Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 3, Oscar Wood of Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 4, Leo Barnett of Grantham. This is heat number 2.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, George Leonard of Grantham. Lane 2, Joshua Kim of Grantham. Lane 3, Daniel Hunt of Grantham. Lane 4, Elliot Gleave of Grantham. Lane 5, Benjamin Goddard of Grantham. Lane 6, Thomas Hilson of Grantham. Next heat is heat number 3.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Henry Dolan of Grantham. Lane 2, Barnaby Durrant of Grantham. Lane 3, Hugo Ward of Boston. Lane 4, Alfie Haig of Grantham. Lane 5, Oliver Watson of Boston. The next heat is heat number 4.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Joel Sadler of Grantham. Lane 2, Stanley Thurlow with Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 3, Luca Hallam of Grantham. Lane 4, Samuel Nichols of Grantham. Lane 5, Connor Smith of Grantham. Lane 6, Fabian Colassa of Grantham. Some disqualifications to announce in event 206, heat number 1, lane number 3. And in 206, heat number 1, lane number 4. Another disqualification to announce event number 206, heat number 2, lane number 5. The next heat is 5, heat number 5.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Adrian Alerts of Grantham. Lane 2, Luke Daybell of Grantham. Lane 3, Riley Lee Burford of Boston. Lane 5, Daniel Danian of Grantham. Lane 6, Ewan Bracener of Shepshed. This is the final heat of this event, heat number 6.
Take your marks.
Grantham. Lane 3, Charlie Miller of Skegness. In lane 4, Isaac Banham of Skegness. Lane 5, George Berwick of Grantham. And in lane 6, Ryan Norton of Boston. A disqualification to announce in event 206, heat number 3, lane number 5.
Clear the pool, please, swimmers.
Our next event this afternoon is event 207, the girls 9 years and over 50-metre butterfly. This is heat number 1.
Take your marks.
From Lincoln Vulcans, lane 2, Bethany Wilkinson from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 3, F. Periton Williams from Grantham. Lane 4, Helena 5, Ava Grace Gregory from Grantham. Got some age group results to announce for the girls 100-metre breaststroke for the 9-year age group. In second place, Maddie Surtees, and in first, Florence Henderson. In the 10 years age group, third place went to Ava Grace Gregory, second to Annie Webster, and first to Molly Crawn. In the 11 years age group, third went to Isabella Hall, second Amelia Bird, and first Amy Taylor. In the 12-year age group, third went to Harriet McCormack, second to Emily Webb, and first to Isla Gray. This is heat number 2.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Molly Crawn of Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 2, Octavia Scherner of Grantham. Lane 3, Charlotte J of Grantham. Lane 4, Isabella Stark of Grantham. Lane 5, Annie Webster of Grantham. Lane 6, Sophie Perkins of Grantham. To continue reading out the results of the 100-metre girls breaststroke, in the 13 years age group, third place went to Jessica Rose Davison, second to Grace Harriott, and first to Sophie Ward. In the 14 years age group, second place went to Charlotte Gill, first went to Alexa Wright. In the 15 years age group, second place went to Francesca Hallam-Stott, first to Grace Turner. And in the 16 years age group, second went to Shelby Thorby, and first went to Alexandra Hallam-Stott. This is heat number 3.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Vilta Rupakite from Boston. Lane 2, Florence Henderson from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 3, Charlotte Brownless from Lincoln Trident. Lane 4, Isabel Gleason from Grantham. Lane 5, Maisie Assman from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 6, Annabelle Wilkinson from Lincoln Vulcans. A disqualification to announce for event number 207, heat number 1, lane number 3. This is heat number 4.
Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Take your marks.
In lane 1, Emily Hunt of Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 2, Isabella Hall of Grantham. In lane 3, Amelia Mashau-Scout from Boston. Lane 4, Cobra Thorby from Boston. In lane 5, Mia Parapiona-Vachuta from Grantham. In lane 6, Amy Taylor from Grantham. This is heat number 5.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Lexi Schoen from Grantham. Lane 2, Lucy Willits from Grantham. Lane 3, Amelia Hathaway from Grantham. Lane 4, Shelby Thorby from Boston. Lane 5, Erin Norton from Boston. Lane 6, Sasha Nell from Grantham. This is heat 6.
Clear the pool, please, swimmers.
A disqualification to announce for event number 207, heat number 3, lane number 5.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Charlotte Gill of Grantham. Lane 2, Robin Jarvis of Loughborough. Lane 4, Megan Rutt of Boston. Lane 5, Annabelle J of Grantham. Lane 6, Grace Howitt. This is heat 7.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Millie Bailey from Grantham. Lane 2, Eleanor Howitt from Grantham. Lane 3, Isla Gray from Grantham. Lane 4, Amelia Ivanova from Boston. Lane 5, Harriet McCormack from Grantham. Lane 6, Jessica Rose Davison from Grantham. This is heat number 8.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Libby Bunn of Boston. In lane 2, Isabel Manning of Boston. In lane 3, Sophie Ward of Grantham. Lane 4, Alexa Wright of Grantham. Lane 5, Rihanna Abbott of Grantham.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Corey Farley of Grantham. Lane 2, Samantha Majauskite from Boston. Lane 3, Grace Turner from Grantham. Lane 4, Evie Turner from Grantham. Lane 5, Francesca Hallam-Stott of Grantham. Lane 6, Emily Webb of Grantham. The board.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, Henry Willerton of Boston. Lane 3, Henry Dolan from Grantham. And in lane 4, Yu Ching from Grantham. This is heat number 2.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, Jake Thane from Skegness. Lane 3, George Leonard from Grantham. Lane 4, Barnaby Durrant from Grantham. Lane 5, Thomas Hilson from Grantham. This is heat 3.
Take your marks. Stand down, please, swimmers. Take your marks.
In lane 1, Benjamin Goddard from Grantham. Lane 2, Elliot Glee from Grantham. Lane 3, Leo Barnett from Grantham. Lane 4, Jake McGee from Grantham. Lane 5, Oscar Chen Rees from Grantham. Lane 6, Thomas Roscoe from Grantham. This is heat number 4.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Bertie Rose from Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 2, Joshua Kim from Grantham. Lane 3, Oscar Wood from Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 4, Daniel Hunt from Grantham. Lane 5, Brody Harland from Shepshed. Lane 6, Seth Newton from Grantham. This is heat number 5.
marks.
In lane 1, Bobby Thane of Skegness. Lane 2, Samuel Nichols from Grantham. Lane 3, Arthur Brearley Newsom from Grantham. Lane 4, Hugo Ward from Boston. Lane 5, Luca Hallam from Grantham. Lane 6, Stanley Thurlow from Lincoln Vulcans. This is heat number 6.
Right, can you use the backup?
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Alfie Haig of Grantham. Lane 2, Joel Sadler of Grantham. Lane 3, Oliver Watson of Boston. Lane 4, Connor Smith of Grantham. Lane 5, Harrison D of Skegness. Lane 6, Adrian Alerts of Grantham. Heat number 7.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Riley Lee Burford of Boston. Lane 2, Ben Halliday of Grantham. Lane 3, Tom Berwick of Grantham. Lane 4, Lou Dakebell of Grantham. Lane 5, Daniel Degnan of Grantham. This is the last heat of this event, heat number 8.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Joshua Clark of Skegness. Lane 5, George Berwick of Grantham. Lane 6, Ryan Norton of Boston.
Very good. Clear the pool, please, swimmers.
Our next event this evening is event 209, the girls 9 years and over 100 metre freestyle. This is heat number 1.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, Sophie Owen of Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 3, Helena Hamilton of Grantham. Lane 4, Bethany Wilkinson of Lincoln Vulcans. And lane 5, Connie Pitts of Lincoln Vulcans. Some age group results to announce for the boys 50-metre butterfly. 9 years age group, third place Elliot Gleave, second Joshua Kim, first Thomas Hilson. In the 10-year age group, third place went to Luca Hallam, second to Stanley Thurlow and first to Samuel Nichols. In the 11-year age group, third place went to Joel Sadler, second Hugo Ward and first place Fabian Colassa. In the 12 years group, second place went to Connor Smith, first place went to Adrian Alerts. In the 13-year age group, second place went to Alfie Haig and first place went to Luke Daybell. In the 14 years age group, the third place went to Riley Lee Burford, second Daniel Dayton and first to Joshua Clark. In the 15 years age group, first place went to Ryan Norton, and in the 16 years age group, third place George Berwick, second place Isaac Banham and first place Charlie Miller. In the girls 50-metre butterfly, the age group results were for 9 years, second place Charlotte J, first Florence Henderson. In the 10 years age group, third went to Molly Crawn, second Octavia Sharon and first place Annie Webster. In the 11 years age group, third place Amy Taylor, second Annabelle J and first place Eleanor Howitt. This is heat number 2.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Isabel Clayton of Grantham. Lane 2, Charlotte J of Grantham. Lane 3, Annie Webster of Grantham. Lane 4, Annabelle J of Grantham. Lane 5, Molly Crawn of Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 6, Maisie Aswan of Lincoln Vulcans. In the girls 50 butterfly, 12 years age group, third place went to Harriet McCormack, second to Megan Rutt and first place to Emily Webb. In the 13 years age group, third place Sophie Ward, second Amelia Ivanova and first place Corey Farley. In the 14 years age group, third place went to Libby Bunn, second to Alexa Wright and first to Rihanna Abbott. In the 15 years age group, second place went to Francesca Hallam-Stott, first to Grace Turner. And then in the 16 years age group, third went to Robin Jarvis, second Samantha Moshuiskite and first place Evie Turner. This is heat number 3.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Isabella Hall of Grantham. Lane 2, Isabella Stark of Grantham. Lane 3, Sasha Nell of Grantham. Lane 5, Amy Taylor of Grantham. Lane 6, Mia Parapione-Fashuta from Grantham. Some age group results to announce for the boys 50-metre freestyle. The 9 years age group, third place Henry Willison, second Joshua Kim, first Oscar Wood. 10 years age group, third place Luca Hallam, second place Samuel Nichols, first place Stanley Thurlow. In the 11 years age group, Joel Sadler came third, Arthur Bresley Newsom, second, and first place went to Hugo Ward. In the 12 years age group, third, Connor Smith, second, Harrison D, first, Adrian Alerts. In the 13 age group, second place is Alfie Haig, first was Luke Daybell. In the 14 years age group, third place Riley Lee Burford, second place Daniel Degnan, and the first place was Joshua Clark. In the 15 years age group, second was Oliver Watson, first was Ryan Norton, and in the 16 years age group, third was George Berwick, George Berwick, second was Isaac Banham, and first was Charlie Miller. This is heat number 4.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Cobra Thorby of Boston. Lane 2, Annabelle Wilkinson of Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 3, Eleanor Howitt of Grantham. Lane 4, Charlotte Gill of Grantham. Lane 5, Lucy Willits of Grantham. Lane 6, Shelby Fulby of Boston. This is heat number 5.
I didn't have any idea what I was looking for. I just knew it was a piece of thing with words on it.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Evelyn Russell of Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 2, Emily Smith of Boston. Lane 3, Erin Norton of Boston. Lane 4, Amelia Mashaskaita of Boston. Lane 5, Gemma Munro of Grantham. Lane 6, Rosie Rance of Shepshed.
That's Shepshed.
She said it a lot of times today.
A disqualification to announce for event 209, heat number 3, lane number 3. This is heat number 6.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Libby Bunn of Boston. Lane 2, Grace Howard of Grantham. Lane 3, Amelia Hathaway of Grantham. Lane 4, Harriet McCormick of Grantham. Lane 5, Alexa Wright of Grantham. Lane 6, Tegan Phillips of Skegness. This is heat number 7.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, Grace Kenning of Skegness. Lane 2, Emily Webb of Grantham. Lane 3, Isla Gray of Grantham. Lane 4, Sophie Ward of Grantham. Lane 5, Rihanna Abbott of Grantham. And lane 6, Corey Farley of Grantham.
What shall I say to...
And this is our final heat of our final event, heat number 8.
Take your marks.
And in lane 1, Alexandra Hallam-Scott of Grantham. Lane 2, Francesca Hallam-Stott of Grantham. Lane 3, Grace Turner of Grantham. Lane 4, Evie Turner of Grantham. Lane 5, Samantha McShyskite of Boston. Lane 6, Jessica Rose Davison of Grantham.
Thank you very much.
And that's it. That's the end of our final heat of our final event today. Thank you so much to everybody today. Thank you to our referee, Nicola Hitchcock. Thank you to all our officials. Thank you to all our volunteers. Thank you to all our swimmers. Thank you to all our families. Have a safe journey home. Thank you very much for coming. We hope to see you very, very soon. Take care. Goodbye. Good night.